Hello, welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course we're playing Operation Aegis, our Lancer actual play. I'll be your storyteller for the evening, Jason. And with me as usual will be Carr playing Tiana, Jeremy playing Cortev, Eric playing Uriah, Sarah playing Vika, Patrick playing Freddy, and Rappy playing Melody. I was just about to say, if if you're waving Rappy, they can't see you. It is the thought that counts, they say. All right, who remembers where we left off last week? Yeah, it was a group effort here. Was he though? Only it wasn't. He exploded, and then there was a spike in paracausal energy, and he reappeared. And very calmly swam to shore and started finding the scraps of his clothing to try to cover himself again. Eric hit him with something that made him rather explodey. And I believe I described it as, big red mist, but only his clothes made it to the ground. Oh, and I just realized I had y'all muted. Okay, y'all can talk now.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Yay.
I
I thought I had somebody paying attention, but I didn't. It's okay.
So nothing happened.
Nothing at all
We're all
happened.
fine.
No war crimes were committed. No old men were shot that cannot be killed.
Is it a
Absolutely
war
not.
crime if they ask to be killed?
No.
It's a repeatable war crime.
It's just no. This is not a war crime. This is
This is
assisted
assisted
suicide.
suicide.
Yeah.
Which may or may not be a crime depending on local jurisdictions.
Yeah,
Twitch, we are not
Are we-
condoning this. Please do not yell at us.
We do not condone or
Yeah.
Please see a professional medical expert.
yes,
Yeah.
not
that's
us.
There is a hotline for this. Please do not.
Do not take any of our advice, please. God no.
Except that advice. Take that advice, but not the previous advice.
Take the advice to not take our advice. It's like the door that lies and the door that tells the truth.
Don't listen to us, but please get the help you need.
Just like parents always say, do as I say and not as I do.
There we go.
That is
Just-
the worst thing you could say.
It's like Michael Jordan gif. Stop. Get some help.
That goes for all of you.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes. Investigated the town. Lots of weirdness. Discovered the crater where whatever weapon was used went off. Discovered the aged old man. Which I guess is redundant, but who was praying for release. Offered Vika some food.
Should have taken it, to be honest.
Truthfully, he was probably about the nicest cultist you've met.
Yeah, he seemed like a really nice guy.
Maybe the little teenager computer chick that y'all took captive that one time. She was pretty nice. They're like the two that haven't tried to kill you.
I'm just testing something. Did Jason cut out for any of you, or was that just me?
No.
Nope. That was
No,
Okay.
not for
Let's see
me.
him.
For me.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where we're picking up. You just shot him. He reappeared. Swam out of that little pool of water in the middle of the crater. And started trying to redress himself. He seems more aggravated about the clothes than about the fact that he was shot.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Vika on the comms to the. I think there's only 3 of us in the area. Everyone else was doing patrol.
Mm-hmm.
I was sticking with the research team, so wherever the research, I would probably be the closest on the patrol, but
Yeah, the patrollers were back fairly close to the support team in their vehicle. You had picked up some people who looked like they were watching you, but you weren't finding any indications that they were armed. It was just
as a matter of
people in the
fact,
building.
probably what Ty would like probably do is the ones on foot. She would be out with them, and then Koke and Rabbit would be taking care of her mech, keeping the vehicle safe. Is probably what would happen.
I think we had Whip, basically just standing next to the vehicle, kind of on monitor duty, scanning.
Vika just to Cortevin and Uriah.
And you got like 3 of the support crew scientist
Yeah.
types with you.
Yeah, she's standing next to them, so she doesn't have to use her communicator for them.
I think Cortev is the only one in a mech,
Yeah.
Cortev's in his mech, yeah.
like phasing into buildings to not be noticed.
Phew.
And you guys just saw that too. I want to make sure that the paracausal stuff isn't just frying my brain.
It is localized in the
Oh.
center of that crater.
I saw it.
That's a thing. That should not. Yeah. Okay.
A thing that should not be is definitely paracausal. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So, you said that there was like a noise coming from around. Jason,
Yeah.
is it coming in closer?
What noise? What noise are you talking about?
I thought last session you had mentioned that there was like a noise or something from beyond that was coming in on our location.
I can't remember if I did or not.
Okay. Then I'll just go as if you never said that. Cool. All right.
It's just the wind.
Yep.
Maybe when it was happening, there was a noise that was going on. Maybe that's what you're thinking of, because I can't remember either.
Maybe. Yeah, Cortev will look at his allies, one here and one seated up there. Be like, well, cursed with the knowledge of the enormity of his deeds, is set to be here forever. Or this memory of him, which is more than likely what this is.
As y'all are talking, the support crew scientists are about halfway down the edge of the crater, headed towards the guy.
Yeah, Vika's following them. She'd be like, anyone got any spare, like a jacket or something?
One of them
Spare
said, yeah,
jumpsuit?
sure.
He'll take it and be like, hey, oh gosh, what was his name? Amon?
Yep.
Yep.
IMAN.
Yeah, I was looking up Egyptian mythology stuff, and I'm like, this is concerning if it's spelled another way.
Freaking stuff out.
Oh yeah, no,
Really, I was just like, I need a name for this guy. So I grabbed one of my gaming buddies that I game with on Fridays. There, I'll use his name.
So, question, Jason: are there multiple research teams like at this point, like scattered around, or is it just the one research team?
You've got some of the support staff still with the vehicle because you have prisoners. So it's the 3 like science guys or more science, the ones with more science training at least. That went into the city with you, and they were running down with their little scanners, wanting to get a good look at the guy.
Okay.
maybe don't just start poking him.
It's non-invasive, unless you consider X-rays invasive.
Ty's probably like standing at the top
electromagnetic
of the
energy.
crater, just like watching.
Don't just. Hey, if you just got yourself blown away, would you want someone poking you right immediately?
Amon is taking the jacket from him. He's putting in. Oh, I've been shot several times.
We had to find out, right?
The locals spent quite some time.
What was that?
I said he said the locals spent quite some time shooting me.
Ah,
That's
so you have been
Kinda
crucified
sad.
for your crimes already. In a manner of speaking.
Well, I don't know if they knew I was involved, but
And
they
yet
assumed it given.
You walk out of the crater unscathed.
Yes, yes. And then when they shot me, I reappeared in the crater. When I tried to run away, once I got far enough, I reappeared in the crater.
Is there any like? I'm in my mech now. Is there like a version? I can obviously gonna roll for it since we're narrative, but like want to try to use my mech to like do the scan like action from like in combat.
Yeah. Your mech sensors would count as good enough equipment for you to do that.
Yeah.
You can kind of creep closer.
I'm not creeping closer. I'm moving closer. Like
And-
I've been detected at this point.
Just to ask, you said I was in the patrol group. How far out was I, or was I with the science?
Y'all are at the edge of the town, where these guys are in the center of town.
Okay. And would we pick anything up, or would Whip let me know if something's paracausal's going on? Because he could actually see that.
Yeah. There's a trace amount of energy or whatever that y'all been able to detect since y'all got here. Period. You would have detected the spike when they shot this guy and he reappeared, because there was a big spike of that energy coming from the center of town. And y'all are in communication with each other, so you are aware, at least generally speaking.
Okay. I'll roll for it. What would this be? Where am I? Spot perhaps?
Sure.
Sweet. That's 20. 27.
So you're scanning this guy up and down. And while the pit is the main, the crater itself is the main source of the energy you've been picking up throughout the town.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is like a separate little source that moves around.
Yep. I'm not necessarily tracking for like paracausal activity. I'm more tracking him because obviously he came back from the dead. He's paracausal somehow. I'm more tracking to see if this person shows up in like registries, local registries, that sort of thing. Like, sure, the town's destroyed, but like there's some paper trail on him still. Like,
You've got the records of the town pre-destruction.
yes.
Do you want me to give you a hand with this if you're actually going through records? I'm just asking because I have investigate and other things like that. So
I've already rolled.
Okay, gotcha.
Mechanically speaking, I've already rolled pretty high.
Okay.
You put his name in the file. There were like 500 Amons that lived in this town. Apparently, it's a common.
Sure.
Well, maybe not 500, but dozens at least.
Oh. The
Could have been
the
Lee.
mask
There's
comes
Lees
down,
everywhere.
and the face from the Calendula comes out like that, and that's where Cortez is in the cockpit. And he's like, "Excuse me, do you have a surname?"
He does.
the storyteller has totally thought it up beforehand.
He gives it to you.
Sure.
His name is Iman Lee. L.I.
Amon
There's like
Smith.
a million Lees.
There we go. And
Smythe. Make it original.
That'll cut through that'll cut through it significantly.
Go by
you pull him up.
age,
You pull him up. He was born in this town.
Yep.
You've got some school. You've got some college. The college was not in this town. It was off in one of the bigger towns.
Mm-hmm.
You have some criminal record of him. It seems like he got arrested for breaking and entering a couple times. You look into it, and it's like the early cult activities, basically.
Yep.
Some of it was kind of protest kind of stuff. Some of it was kind of like harassment of, political figures, not like congressman,
Not like-
senator level guys, but lower,
Sure.
lower.
Oh, I have an anecdote that I can talk about this after game.
You know,
But-
nothing that he did any real hard prison time for.
Sure. But all of it, like he has like a record. This is a real person who has a record, and me scanning him is bringing up that record.
Yes. And
Interesting.
you look at him, and there's a lot of difference between the most recent picture, which is pretty old.
Oh yeah, this guy's emaciated. He's been here for however long.
You know, your pictures are all pre-war stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, the war hasn't been going on that long. But
5
his
years
last
of
5
waiting
or
a
6,
crater.
yeah, his last 5 or 6 years have clearly been rough.
Yeah.
But there's enough, you know, you can tell it's the same guy. It's like, you know, this is before,
The before and after picture hits really.
you know, before
hard.
he prepared for a role, you know, in the remake of Castaway.
Christian
and
Bale
this
method.
is the
I
This
keep
is
thinking the
current Dave Bautista.
except Dave don't look unhealthy.
Ow.
Dave just looks, you know,
He's much thinner.
he's gone from buff to like normal, and it's
Yes,
yeah.
but he still has a big head. Is the thing.
Yeah, I keep thinking Waterworld, the guy in the tank.
you know, that's not
Or
a
am I the
bad
only one?
description of the guy.
Christian Bale, the machinist.
Yep.
I'm more shocked that of all the movies that you apparently don't watch, Jason, Waterworld was one of them.
Oh yeah, that one I've seen.
But yeah, scans come up. I'll tell the group like this guy is coming up in scans. Like he existed, and then the paracausal entity in front of us is still coming up as this person.
Sarah, you
Does
notice he keeps
sigh
looking
back.
at Cortev's man. He keeps looking at grid space.
Well, how
That
far
smells
off
of horse.
is I forgot my own mech's name. How far off is you were warned because she did call a set to come on in closer last
She's coming in at full speed. Like we all were kind of taking your time and kind of in scouting mode. No, I said it's just full speed down the middle of the road.
Just moves out of the way when time moves out of the way when she hears running.
he's kind of watching the old timer like yeah, it's kind of a growing theme with our group.
Hmm.
Ah, you're his pawns in the war.
Not intentionally.
Another round is loaded into the rifle.
If a god decides that you're going to be their pawn, you're going to be their pawn.
Turning her head like just like twin sense tingling like hurry.
Just turning your head, holding up a finger. No.
He'll just come back.
You know how you avoid all that? By staying with the Everest.
No.
Then I find out Whip's been raw this whole time.
But yeah, the old man looks at you. You know that's what this is all about, don't you?
Endless war.
A war between gods? That seems a bit esoteric.
It rarely spills over noticeably into the physical world. What do you think Ra and Horus and Inerta, and only they know how many others, What do you think they spend all their time doing? When was the last time Ra made an appearance in the physical world that any of us are aware of? What's he been doing this entire time?
That would be the killing of Harrison II.
Several, however many, centuries ago?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But Inerta was going to shield this world, remove it from play. But for some reason, Horus opposes him. Maybe the others as well. I don't know.
Why this world, though?
What's so special about this world? Every world is
Who can know the
special,
mind of a
but,
god?
like,
I mean, that's fair, and I'd never actually want to know the mind of a god. That sounds
I would
terrifying.
rather not. Yeah, exactly.
There's a beep to Vika's comms, like, turn on your speakers.
Before she does it, please, you're going to behave, right? You can yell at me later, just not right now.
We'll see.
She flicks the speaker on her helm.
You are aware that it's your actions with your god, as you call it, which drew Horus's attention in the first place, right?
Quite possibly. He may have had some purpose, or merely the fact that Inerta was trying to shield this world may have piqued his curiosity. Yeah, it's impossible for a mortal mind to know. And he's like speaking up so he can be heard over the comms, even though he probably doesn't need to.
The game is really good on these necks. That's my food. I'll be back.
Why only you
He
coming
just
back?
disconnects.
I was the how would we describe it?
It's the architect of my own destruction.
I crap, I'm blanking on the term now.
It's going around.
Yeah, old age, it happens.
Epicenter?
Yes, he was the epicenter of the event. You know, like he had said before, he didn't know what Inerta was planning.
Just you were randomly picked as the bomb?
Oh no, he was one of the higher ranking members of the.
Oh, you martyred yourself as the bomb.
Yes, he didn't exactly know it was a bomb.
Just hear through your comm, Vika. Yeah, ain't that a shame?
She's trying very hard to keep a straight, neutral face.
Suddenly, the old man kind of sits up or stands up a little straighter, looks off into the distance. Someone's coming.
I'm gonna look in that direction.
It's
she'll look.
Kind of back the way y'all came. And about that time, a set comes running around the corner.
Your eye will flip around on the roof and look in that direction through the scope on his rifle.
Yeah, you see a set running around.
She's with me.
Oh no, not her. It's further away than that.
Oh, then they are possibly not with me. A set, could you scan? And she'll point in that direction.
Yeah, sure. But she's looking at the old man. He's weird. Oh, but he's right. There's something going on back there.
We've established the weirdness.
Now, out at the patrollers.
Okay.
Ismec's there.
And Whip is on lookout.
I think Rappy was out there as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure the name of the lich. I know it was something pretty cool, but I can't remember it.
The best intentions.
There we go.
So everybody on patrol out there. Whip and Melody are probably the first ones noticed, and Whip immediately brings it to Freddy's attention. There's another spike of paracausal activity. But a little out from the city. When that clears up, you're detecting mechs moving in your direction.
We got a teleportation event. Mechs inbound.
Ty is going to make
Shit.
Huh. The nerd
Actually-
must have noticed when I died. It means he's paying attention. And then he starts ignoring y'all and runs back to his altar and starts praying.
How close
Kind of like,
to...
oh crap, God may be looking at me. Quickly. Now's a good time to ask for something. Let me die, please.
How close is Vika's mech to Ty?
No.
In the same general area now, because
Okay.
Aset's got the mech standing at the edge of the crater. She didn't come down into the crater.
Yeah. Well, Ty's going to black thumb onto Vika's mech.
If you've ever seen somebody that suddenly realized there was a spider on them, you get that
That's right.
initial reaction.
It's me.
Big burly mech, big flaming head, just like, ah! Oh, warn somebody.
Sorry. I'll keep that in mind.
Little fleshy things crawling on. No offense.
Weird tick. Mech's coming in. We need to get the scientist and the other guys protected.
Can do.
Ty will radio Rabbit and Koke, and it's like, just keep them safe.
Now they're a little ways out. You could probably, those of you at the center of town can probably get to camp before they show up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's easier when you can phase through buildings.
Yes.
Viko
Just
jump
being
back
a
in.
ghost.
Viko jump back into the mech and like look over where Uriah was up in the building. Do you want me to give you a lift back?
I think
You're muted, bud.
I realized. I'll... Alex, so help me. I'll make my way across the roofs.
Yeah, but there's gonna be conversations later, she says, mostly to a set inside of the mech.
are we just leaving the old man?
Ty's just on her show.
She'll look down, like, pop open the cockpit. Amon, do you want us to get you anywhere? Do you want to stay here?
He pauses his praying along to go, I don't want to stay here, but I literally cannot move too far away.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. Keep as safe as you feel like you need to. And she'll also kind of offer the scientist a scoop
Yeah.
up.
Oh yeah, the scientists climb up into your
Just
aura.
holding him in the hand, like, how do I hold all these scientists?
Juggling.
Just make a cage. Just-
Oh, yeah, pretty much she's like walking very carefully back. Swiftly but carefully, like someone with like a hot mug of tea.
Meanwhile,
Hot
I
potato,
will say,
hot
just
potato.
for the record, Uriah is going to be using his jump pack to be going between the buildings.
Yeah, I remember that you had that.
So.
So yeah, it's not a comfortable ride, especially at the speed you're trying to get for the scientists, but it's not unsafe. As long as you don't trip and fall.
She's making sure to be extra careful, considering she has Tiana slapped on probably like the leg, and she's got the
No,
other ones
she's-
in her hand.
Ty at this point has made her way up to the shoulder.
Weird parrot, and like, Mom, look at all these snakes I found.
Ma'am. Eh.
All right. So y'all do get back to the camp before any enemies show up. Though they're much closer by the time you get there.
I do have to stop and grab my mech on the way. So there is that.
Oh, had you left it somewhere?
Yeah. It's sort of like in the courtyard of a school.
Okay.
So he has to stop to get it.
I thought that's basically where they had made their camp.
I mean, if it's
Or-
where they
or-
made their camp,
Or maybe
then
somewhere
great.
clear by. Anyway, if nothing else, it's kind of on the way.
Yeah, but say if that's where they left camp, then sure.
Uh,
It works for me.
Any mistake in my favor.
Of course, we have our battle in the town of Megaton.
Mm-hmm.
There's no nuke. Oh wait.
So many nukes.
Oh, do you have Duva's character sheet thingy, or do I need to try to send that to you?
yeah. If you wanted to pull it up,
Give me a minute.
I mean, as long as one of us somebody has access to it, then we can make use of his character.
Of the house that is the member of our party.
He's a mobile home.
Mm-hmm. Just that home is for
what would a tornado
artillery
do to
shell.
him?
Well, really, it would just be he'd be the train going through your house.
He is the pain train.
Why did he fall over? Straight line wins. Gets mobile homes every time.
He does have that skill where he can plant himself. This siege stabilization, I think, or something. If the tornado comes along, just do that.
Well, then it's just like a trailer that you've tied down. They still get pushed over. I'm just saying. Ooh, maybe that's what I need to name it. Enemy mech. Straight line wins. Build
We
it
get
special-
back, one of the Mad Dogs has a new mech.
Why? Okay, probably have to type it in.
Instead of slipstream, it's straight line wins.
All right, so y'all have just enough time to get back. Everybody gets loaded up. You know, you let the scientists down. They scramble into the vehicle.
How do I share? Oh no. There we go. The screen went black for a second there.
Ty is going to swap Black Thumb onto Uriah's mech.
Oh God.
Clone?
No,
Oh.
1 second.
Yeah, I have received.
Oh,
one
he's not
before.
logged in. Get a share code. Okay, let's log him in first.
Scarf down my food. I'm ready for this combat.
All right, so you can see on the map where y'all are at. You can see way over yonder where they're coming in at. And this road here, that's your exit point. The edge of this. This is basically an escort mission where you need to get that vehicle of yours safely out, and yourselves too.
So we have to make it to the opposite side of the map.
I just realized it'd probably help if I was in Roll20.
Yeah.
It will.
probably a little bit.
That helps.
Just a smidge.
Like, yeah. What's happening there? Okay, good.
That is the code.
All right, let me check that.
Dang it.
Okay, where were we getting off the map again? I'm sorry. Is it behind where they are?
Yes, yeah. You
Okay.
gotta follow that road off the map.
And how many blocks tall are the building?
The buildings, consider them all to be 3 tall.
And is this a walkway between the buildings?
It is, but it's cluttered and junked up. So while your mechs can walk through there, the truck can't, or the vehicle, APC, whatever we want to call it, the support vehicle cannot drive through that.
Okay. Easy enough.
Quick question. How big is the support vehicle?
Oh boy.
I've got it taking up 2 hexes.
So it would probably
that's-
be a size 2 if you're doing it that way, unless your vehicles operate differently.
Yeah, it would probably count as a size 2. Probably doesn't weigh as much as a size 2 mech would.
If
Cool.
you're, by the way, yes, I was thinking about carrying it through there myself too.
And
I'll
where's
admit that
exit
was an
point
idea
now
that
I'm in
occurred to me.
Roll20?
Do what now?
Behind the other mechs.
Back there?
Back there,
Mhm.
yeah.
The right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He pinged it. Well, no, that's where y'all are. He was asking where y'all had to get to, I think.
Oh, okay.
But
As per the norm, it's past
Where
them.
the enemies are, yeah.
well, of course. Otherwise,
Fine.
what's the point?
We'll just back out here and just be like, oop, we're done.
All right, pilot roster. Import pilot. Requires Capcom Cloud account. Could have
That
sworn
means you get a sign in.
I could have sworn I'd used this sucker before, though.
Probably when you logged in, you put it in. Probably.
All right. Okay, no, it had just logged me out at some point. Okay. Weird that I can still access all my stuff, but I guess that's cookies or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's try that again then. Okay, I can import brick as a copy or import brick as a remote resource. Let's bring him in as a copy.
Let's see. So we're dealing with a cataphract, what looks like a sniper, 3 dudes? I don't know those other 4.
Steve, Bob,
Yeah,
Jonas.
Yeah.
They've got 3 Steves. That's 1 Steve too many.
Wow. I just looked at the I'm looking at a group that does like D&D at bars for some reason. And it just there's a tab called Steve's Table. Everything is connected.
All right, now how do I get the pilot into the encounter?
Might have to run them in a separate window.
Fair enough. Back to the mission runner. Oh, here we go. Add pilot to mission. I found it.
Hell yeah.
Things are gonna get funky.
All right. I don't need that second window. All right. I think we're good to go. All right. So y'all are all in mix, ready to go, or clinging to mix, however you want to be.
I have another question.
Mhm.
How big are these buildings?
3.
3 tall.
3.
3 tall and how wide?
However many hexes they're taking up.
That's fair.
Buildings are not bound to mech science.
Oh no, there's this is important. So would you say they are size 8 or less?
How many hexes do they take up?
Oh no.
He's gonna throw a building at somebody.
Okay, cool.
So,
Fantastic.
some
Alright.
of the buildings are smaller. Some of the buildings are larger.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had like buildings operating on a different sort of like size scale than like mechs and characters and stuff like that. That's why I'm
Before we
asking.
start, if I'm able to, can I do a scan for any life in the buildings?
There was that little bit earlier too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead and give me a roll. You can do it like a narrative roll.
Okay.
Since this is technically you're
So-
doing this before combat.
Would this be like a hack fix or a spot?
Spot.
Be a spot. Can your NHPs use your skills?
Yes.
Yes.
Because you're clinging to the back of a mech, so
Mm-hmm.
presumably it's your mech doing the scanning.
25.
Just roll a 20.
We didn't roll a 20, but
No, but I rolled above a 20.
Yep.
So up here, way up north, in this building here, you're detecting 2 or 3 life forms. Well, 2 or 3. You're certain it's 2 or 3 people. You would.
My,
It's the people you were picking up on patrol a lot of times.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
So even when your mechs would walk by, they didn't do anything. It's like you'd be watching the infrared, and as you walk by, they'd kind of like pull back from the windows and hunker down. But that is all you're picking up in the
Yeah.
area. I mean, there's probably some stray animals around as well, but
I just put an L so that we know that those have people in them.
what is?
wouldn't a P make more sense for people?
I mean, I put L for life.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
life forms. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can.
L's in the chat for people in the building.
Yep.
Oh, for God.
No, that would be F for respects.
Next.
And that's after Uriah throws the building they're in at somebody.
That one's too far north. Too much of a hassle to get to, probably.
This isn't Power Rangers. There are people in the buildings.
All right, so we will start with y'all.
I have a feeling the first couple rounds are going to be a lot of running.
Oh, and you have 6 rounds to get off the board.
Oh boy.
The standard.
Yep.
And because it's paracausal, there will probably be more warping in because, that's how they work.
Probably.
If you want to go ahead and move, go ahead and move.
Trying to figure out a good game.
Well, while folks are figuring that out, I will move if no one else is wanting to move
for it.
first.
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm.
And Prime Camus's Razor.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, then it's my turn. Let's see. We will start off with Speak No Evil.
So named.
They've all got names.
Mm-hmm.
Which also
Yay!
mean,
Which hopefully
Look
will
at
help me
that.
keep up with them. Keep up with the ones that are like in duplicate mix will help me keep up with them. But
What are all their names?
We don't know. We haven't scanned them for names.
yeah.
Well, I'm no, it's for my own notations to keep track of the battle myself. Not so much narrative. It's just so I have.
Fill 1, fill 2, fill 3, fill
All right. Well, the
4.
one that's going right now is Speak No Evil.
Okay.
Not that seems illegal.
Who steps? Operator teleports to a free space within line of sight and range 50.
Ooh.
Oh,
Let's go.
then. Okay.
Yeah. You've read it before.
Mm-hmm. The ones that explode when they die.
Mm-hmm. And then it will take they will take a shot with their Raptor plasma rifle. And they can reach Vika without any trouble. Alright, let's see. +6 attack bonus. +2 accuracy for the weapon. At tier 2, well, it doesn't matter, they're tier 3. At tier 3, it can make 3 attacks at a time.
That seems rude.
It is rude. They're rude
woo.
sorts of people. Alright, first attack. On Vika. 20 on the dice, +3 on the accuracy.
Yeah.
Just
So
roll a
23,
20.
24, 25, 6, 7, 8. 29.
Yep.
Not even superior intellect can help you with that one.
It's all good.
Alright. So that 7 damage becomes 14 because of the crit. They have Deadly Precision, which grants +3 bonus damage on critical hits. So 17 points of damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Gotta start fights off by buffing people again.
I know what my next turn will be already.
Okay, that was their first attack. Let me zoom out a little bit so I can... Right. Not quite close enough to get Uriah, who I think is the next closest. Okay, feels like they're all going to have to go after Vika after all. Next
If you
shot.
already used your core ability.
No, but I can't use it right now.
Yeah, because you went first, yeah.
Yeah.
18.
Yep.
But that's not a crit, so just baseline 7 damage.
Okay.
And third attack. Ooh, that's not good. So 4 and 4 is 8. Total of a 13.
Meets it, beats it.
So that's another 7.
Glancing roll on the chart means I just don't. Nothing happens.
I believe
Yeah,
so. Yes.
glancing blow means nothing happens.
What
Yeah.
page is the
Yeah.
chart
Oh,
on? Or no, you probably don't have the PDF open.
I don't have the PDF open. I'll check the rules card that I use and see if I can find it on there.
Okay.
5 and 6, emergency kicks in, stabilizes your mech, but it's impaired until the end of your next turn. Glancing blow.
So that is all for him or her. That one may be a her. I can't remember. So one of y'all is up.
I will hop on top of the truck. And how? Well,
Is the truck able to hold his weight?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's not like a regular diesel. It's more like a slightly extended APC. You know, it's military grade.
Okay, just double checking. And I know he's a
Yeah.
size 1, but still.
None, don't try to climb any of y'all size 2s or higher up there.
Yeah.
I would like to skateboard
Alright.
the APC out of town.
So here I
Yeah, because
am.
I'm getting up here. I can't go. I'm under it, so I'll just be off to the side. I will activate my shield bubble.
Okay.
And what else can I do? Might be able to help out. Okay, she's out of sensors. I will... I'll give the Emperor here is now invisible. Actually, I use my... the actual term for it. Neurospike. Activate the Mirage on him.
Okay. I dropped a new U down there so you could be on top of the truck.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And everyone within 3 of me right now is actually under the defensive bubble.
Okay. Does that count as cover or does it just give?
It gives difficulty.
Okay.
And if, as a reaction, I can gain heat, and they gain resistance to whatever thing's hitting them.
Okay. That sounds useful. All right. Let's jump over here then to
Blinker number 2.
Yeah, we'll go with Speak No Evil.
Oh God, they are that.
Again?
They're the worst.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hear no evil.
Yeah. I think I moved the wrong token the first time.
No, they're triplets. It's fine.
They have slightly different abilities, but not any difference in the one they used, so it's fine. We'll go with See No. Well, we'll go with See No Evil then.
It was not, in fact, fine.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine and dandy. Let me just check. Oops. A little too zoomed out. Let me just check a range here.
50 that you can see.
Oh, yeah. Off the map, it's fine. Okay.
But do they have to be able to see it? Because the buildings are 3 high.
I think they can see the corner of that building right there. Yeah, maybe that one right there. And we just put them a little closer in.
There would be a corner like right here. Like where the trees are.
That's a tree, not a building. It's enough it would give slight cover, but not enough that they couldn't see the building. The tree probably is not as tall as the building. What was it right there?
That's not what I want to do.
Yeah, it was that one. Okay. All right, so it bloops there. Zoom the camera back in now.
You know, thinking about it, with Duba's mech being here, we probably should have had him go first while they were clumped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still a good amount of them clumped, and we do have a turn coming up.
Yeah.
All right, so first shot.
They remind me of the ghosts from StarCraft.
Going to shoot the. Going after Uriah with the first shot.
Okay.
So that's like a total of a 31.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Good God.
A six.
Wait,
Six
does he
on
have a
accuracy.
difficulty or something because he's under the bubble?
Oh. That's
Yeah.
fair.
He
That's
does.
one difficulty.
Yeah.
Then I will take away.
It's
the
not
six.
going to bring it under 20, but
But even it's, yeah, you have it.
So I will remove the accuracy dice that came up a 6. So I'll have to count the one that came up a 5.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's still definitely a hit and definitely a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So let me double check and make sure. I think they've all got deadly precision. That's just a tier 3 thing. So 7 becomes
Twinsies.
14, 17 points of damage. It is energy damage, so if you've got resistances or anything.
Okay. Ow.
Second shot
Eyes hanging on. Just.
is shooting at Aubrey's Barbarossa.
maybe Ty should get in her mech.
Oh, Ty's fine.
Until they notice Ty.
I beg your finest pardon, Ty is on a mech being shot at.
Personal shield, she gets shunted back if it busts. She doesn't take any damage.
All right.
Interesting.
Wow, Barbarossas are really easy to hit.
Well,
Yeah.
they're
I
They're the
mean,
size of a
buildings.
barn.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it is a shit brick house.
When you say it like that, it makes
Literally
sense.
the broadside of a barn.
Yeah.
All right, so
And
hits, but not a crit.
Yep.
So it's
What was
Yeah.
the hit?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 total.
and I am going to activate
What is
my
his-
reaction.
He's
I am
evading.
also
activating
under
my
the field.
reaction on him, so he will have resistance to this shot.
He was also under the shield, though, too. He's 3 from web.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, you roll the same
Everyone
thing.
right now except for Vika is under that shield.
They rolled 2 on both the die, so it doesn't really matter which one goes away. But yeah, it was a 15 to hit. And a bunch of people threw out there they were doing reactions. Carl, what reaction were you thinking about doing?
I was just asking what it took to hit the bar.
Oh, okay. His evasion's a 6.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, they're
He's big and he tends to stay back away from the front line. So
He's got
Yeah.
hands, so.
and my reaction that I was saying is that I am actually activating the Link Field Intervention. Thus, he has resistance to this attack.
all right. So the 7 gets cut down to 3.
Hell yeah.
He has 2 armor, so he takes 1 damage.
That's right, I have armor. I only took 16.
So bloop, 1 point. And you said it gives you heat.
Yes.
You have to
gives me
roll
2
for that,
heat.
or just set a point? Okay,
It's
2 points.
just an automatic thing.
Okay. Not a problem there. That was their second shot. Their third shot. Now we'll remember not to roll both accuracies this time.
Unless you shoot me.
Yeah, he's got his barrel of fish here he's shooting into.
Yeah.
Doesn't Barbarossa also give hard cover to allies that are near it?
Mhm.
Because of
Yes,
size.
it does.
Which only affect
Really only affects.
well
Yeah,
at his position it wouldn't affect anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it affect me because I'm right next to him?
No, because you're not.
Because
He's not between you. It's like he's
Mm.
like a building standing between you is why he's giving cover.
Okay.
It's not like the force shield that goes out kind of thing. It's just that you can use, if you ran around him, you could use your buddy as cover. I think he's going to shoot at Tiana. Well, I mean, not at Tiana. At Tiana's mech. I forget what the new mech's name is.
Unspoken promise.
Unspoken promise. $30 even.
30. Yeah, no, you don't hit. Yes, you hit me.
7. Oh, wait, sorry, that'd be a crit. So
Did you take the difficulty because
Yes,
it's
yes,
under
I
the
did.
shield?
I did this time. Yes,
Okay.
because remember he's
How
got
much?
2 accuracy, so a difficulty just knocks one of those off.
How much?
16 points of damage.
Okay, that's the overshield gone.
See, didn't even take any damage from that.
You have
Well, no, I
overshield?
did. No, yeah. Well, Emperor starts with every round with overshield if I get structured or yeah.
I'm just giving
But
you.
She did take 6 points of damage if it was 16.
All right, now it's y'all's turn.
I would like
Yeah,
to nominate the
freaking,
Barbarossa shoots the other
yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barbarossa
No.
shoots,
Yeah.
please.
Bloop.
But what does the Barbarossa want to do?
Shoot the people.
I think Rappy could speak for what the Barbarossa wants to do, since
I can go ask the person who mans the Barbarossa. What do you want to do?
He's
Hey,
hurting.
Barbarossa.
Leave him alone.
Hey, Barbarossa, what are you gonna do?
I know he's hurting.
Really peaked there, Patrick.
Probably for the best.
All right, so weapon is arcing.
Only
Ordnance can only be
I
fired.
kind of hit Mickey there, so that's
Yeah,
probably
before
why.
the user moves or takes any other actions of the turn except protocols.
they're within range. They're 45 hexes away.
Yep.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh, how much heat does it take for firing the siege cannon? All right, 4 heat. Where is heat recorded on this one? Ah, there we are. No, it's burn. That's not heat. Ah, there we are. 4. All right, how do you? I'm not used to looking at the pilot. Ah, there we are. Attack bonus is +4. Well, now the siege cannon's range is 30. Can he reach?
It's +5 with siege stabilizer.
All right.
Wouldn't be able to reach them then.
So he'd have to move.
He can only move 3 squares.
But he couldn't fire that thing if he moves. But hang on. He's got the siege stabilizers. Your mech stabilizes, extends or retracts. While they are extended, your range attacks gain +5, but you become immobilized. And you can't make ranged attacks against characters or space objects within 5. And I think he said he'd locked down last time, and if not, it would make perfect sense for him to have done so.
Especially if he knows people are coming.
Or did he travel with y'all to the center? I can't remember.
No,
He did
he's
not.
Okay.
troll.
Then yeah, he would have been in stabilized mode, so he does have the +5, so he should be able to reach.
I think that's 35 right there, what I have mapped out.
Okay.
I mean, you could at least maybe reach one of these people.
Could hit.
Either
Can't
one.
hit that.
Yeah.
Can't hit that one because it's within. Wait, never mind.
Now he's also got an assault rifle if you want him to use something smaller.
Yeah, so he can direct shoot both of them with the siege cannon.
All right, let's see. Which one does he want to shoot then? See no evil.
I thought he was in range to hit the group.
Same. I could have sworn it was like a 50 or something.
I think that's the divine punishment
Ah.
from the monarch.
Okay, that one's got active camo, but that's something he's got to use, so that's not doing anything right now. Where speak no evil has the fade generator, so technically the one over here has turned invisible after his action. He's got a fade generator, or she, whichever it is. Which wouldn't stop him from shooting the last place he saw her.
I mean, could just siege blast it.
So yes, he can easily reach either one of them. This one, the closest one, he could shoot with his assault rifle or with the siege cannon. He's also
How much
got,
damage does
so-
the big gun do, potentially?
He's also got something called Apocalypse Rail, but I don't know what that is.
The
That's
Apocalypse
their
Whale
strength.
is the that's the Barbarossa's core power.
Oh, I got you. We don't
Yeah.
want to use that yet. He's also got a
'Cause it takes,
prototype
like-
weapon 3. He's got a 10 range. But I think y'all want to see him fire the big gun, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, so shooting at Speak No Evil. Sorry, See No Evil.
Try and get something off the board before it keeps going.
All right,
I already
so
know where this.
evade is a 14.
Yep.
So +4. Rolled a total of a 14.
Hey.
Well, that's unfortunate.
For who?
All right. So that is a hit. It's a blast 2, but nothing else is in the area for that to matter.
Was it? Did he direct fire? Or did he siege mode?
I think he's in siege. I think he's locked down.
Yeah, he's in siege mode at the moment. Alright, so 3d6 explosive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 6 damage. Let's see, this one has no armor that I see. And no resistance. Alright, so that's 6 points. And the siege cannon is a super heavy, which I think takes the full action to do.
Correct.
Okay. I think he gained his heat. And now he will have to use a stabilize action to reload, I believe, on his next round.
It's a loading weapon, so yes.
Okay.
Unless anyone has restock drones, but I think you got rid of those.
That was the other mech.
I did.
All right. So we will jump back over here. And let's see. Hear no evil.
There it is.
Well, you knew there was going to be one. The
Yeah.
pattern has been established. Actually, do they even need to use that to get where they're going? Yeah, they're only going to move a 5. Okay. So yeah, it will step up onto this building. Which probably means it can't see much of anybody. Vika's close enough to the buildings to be blocked.
Between line of sight and distance, they're probably blocked too.
Yeah. The Barbarossa is big enough. They could probably see it, but it's too far away to shoot. So. So it ends its turn.
Okay.
Which, before anybody does anything, all of the operators have the Spec Ops, what do they call it, template,
Mm-hmm.
which comes with something called Coordinated Carnage.
Oh, trick.
After all Spec Ops characters have taken their turns in a round, a single Spec Ops character may take an additional turn. Oh, in the usual turn order, so y'all do get to go. Carry on.
I will go next.
Okay.
All right, Cortez.
All right. 1, 2, 4, 7. Let's see. Yes, you are, because it's 4 and 3 up. So even factoring in the Pythagorean theorem, you're still within range of me, you son of a bitch. I take my movement. I will full tech invade.
All right. This is C. No evil.
Mm-hmm. Bonus tech tax. That is going to be
E defense is
23.
14.
23.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Cool. So right off the bat, they take 2 heat.
All right.
I am going to I am going to I think I'm gonna give them an Ophidian Trek.
What does that do?
They move 1d6 plus 1 spaces directly towards me or as close as possible.
Okay, that seems fair enough.
I'll roll a d6. It is 3, so they will move 4 spaces towards me.
So he's right next to him.
Yep.
All right. Still had the measuring thing. All right. So right here.
One more. Oh wait, no, you're right. And I get 2 because I'm doing the full action, right? Is that how that works?
But did it take damage from falling off the building?
Probably not because it's specifically teleported.
Yeah. It's
Oh, okay,
teleportation.
never mind then. Things I know now.
Yeah.
And yeah, was that a quick action or a full action? What's
Well,
the...
that was a full tech.
Okay, full tech
So
means
I have one more thing for it. Oops, I did the wrong thing.
Well, what else do you have to do? Because if it's a full tech action as opposed to a quick action.
Right. I'm gonna lock onto them.
All right. You go to lock onto them, and your lock on fails to take.
Ooh, interesting.
This particular one has something called the null perception coating.
Interesting.
Thus, the see no evil.
The Spec
like
Ops gains immunity to lock on. But now you now know this one has it.
Yes. Cool. That's perfect. I wanted it right here with me. So I'll let the gang know that this one over here can't be locked on. I'm getting issues with that or whatever. And then I will there's a husk that is just them sized, but it's like right next to them. That is currently intangible, but they are currently slowed and shredded because of it.
Okay.
Fun.
Anything within burst 2 of the husk itself, which would be like right here. I'll just toss a drone there for effect. It's going to be slowed. Anything within range 3 of me, I believe. Within range 3 of me is shredded, so it is slowed and shredded.
Okay.
And that's everything I have. That was a full tech action. It just kind of warps space and just appears next to me.
All right.
And as it appears, a duplicate behind it is this. The ghost form is just like looking at it.
We're gonna let's then using that coordinated carnage.
Yep.
See no evil is gonna take a turn.
Sure.
Let me check the recharge on step. Needs a 5+. Got a 2, so it does not recharge its step, so it cannot step away. And slow just means it can't boost or do anything that can give it extra movement.
Right. Yeah, if you can run away from me, that's fine.
And
Yes, that teleport's a special action. Never mind.
well, the steps that whole up to 50 away it can do. Anytime it takes a regular move, it's teleporting, technically. So it disappears and appears 5 away. Yeah.
Am I able to get in? I don't know if I can get an Overwatch in general. Oh, I have to. I can't skirmish with my thing. It's a barrage, so no, I can't.
Okay.
That's okay.
And since Deca annoyed him,
Sure.
he's going to shoot at Deca a few times. And I believe you're far enough away from Whip to not get that bonus.
Yes.
16, 17, 18, 19, 22.
Okay. That hits.
So it is 17 points of damage.
I will brace to have that to
Okay.
8. And then armor 2. Cool. Continue.
Second shot.
Oh, good lord.
$13. What's your
Hits.
evade?
Hits just barely.
Oh.
My evade is 13.
So that is 7 points of damage.
Yep.
And third shot. Is a 19. Just shy of another crit. So that's another 7 points.
Cool. My mech is stunned.
Okay. And remind me what the stunned. Let's see. Oh, okay. Stunned. It's just in this one. Stunned is the one where you basically don't get an action.
Yep.
Yeah,
But you can still make saves and stuff like that, I think.
Mm-mm.
No, nothing. Oh, okay.
No, you auto fail stuff.
Makes your armor 5. Or your, I'm sorry, evasion 5.
Evasion is 5
Can't
and
move.
automatically fail all hull and agility checks and saves.
All right. Yep. So one of y'all's good.
I guess I can go.
I don't particularly mind if I murder this bastard.
Well, he's not going to get in this round, so there's no hurry.
Cool.
Sure there is.
Hi. That was my boost to get there. So bloop and bloop. And where is it? Yeah. Got skirmish with torch. Hmm. 23? No, sorry, accuracy. 26.
Okay.
Oh, just barely does hit him.
Oh, cool. Fun. Okay.
All right. So how much damage you do?
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So I do 3 energy and 3 burn.
Okay.
Doubled for crit.
Yeah. Well, it's you roll multiple times.
Yeah. NPCs get extra damage lopped on. Y'all roll twice,
Yeah.
take the best. Which I'm probably going to adjust how I've been doing it with the NPCs. So that anybody above tier 1, I may just do like half again damage. Because it's a little excessive with the tier 3s.
You know what? Because I can, since I hit, I'm going to expend a Blade Master dice. I'm also going to ram.
Okay.
Yes, I do this for free. And so I need another attack. So plus 8. Plus 4. 21.
Okay, definitely hit.
He is prone.
Okay.
And then just for flavor, just gonna step on him.
Now, does burn do extra damage immediately, or is that just where I've got to roll the next round?
You have to, it does damage immediately, and then you have to roll an engineering save at the end of the turn, and if they fail, they take extra damage based on the amount of burn they have.
Okay, Okay, so it does not deduct when I click the burn, it did not deduct the hit points. So let me do that. All right.
And that was See No Evil?
Yes.
Yes.
Who is now below halfway point? I think your mech lets you know that, or is that only when you're in danger mode?
It's at all times.
Okay. See No Evil is below the halfway mark.
Mm-hmm.
If you were wondering.
Okay.
All right, that wrap it up for you.
Yes. That was all of my actions.
All right. Well, that's all the no evils.
Let's see. Magic
So we will let. We're gonna let lightning before the thunder go. No fancy teleporting for him. He moves 4, and then he boosts to move 4.
Okay, that's what I needed.
And then he is done.
There it is.
Alright, so who wants to go on y'all's side? I think Rappy still needs to go.
I can go.
I do too, but go for it.
Rappy and Tiana.
All right.
Or
Let's see.
Also, there is a new module with a new frame available. I just found out. So.
Is that the one with the Gilgamesh?
winter.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you weren't here when I said something about it. So we did all get it and we all looked at it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I do apologize if I interrupted there.
Oh, you're fine.
We're gonna do, I guess, 2 quick actions.
Okay.
We're going to do a quick attack. We're gonna do a quick attack invade on this one.
Alright. What's the range on that?
15 is my range. line of sights and sensors.
Okay. All right. That's speak no. No, let's see. No.
22.
You defense is 14, so that's going to be a hit.
Okay.
What terrible thing are you doing to this poor man?
Dog.
Yeah, there's a dog.
You are going to. Let's eject power cores will jam him.
All right, so he is jammed.
Hold on.
Jammed.
Oh, and
characters-
anybody next to him takes 2 energy damage.
Well, Uriah is the only person next to him. Use comms to talk. Jam characters can't use comms to talk to other characters. Take attacks other than improvised attack, grapple, and ram. Take reactions or take the benefit from tech actions. Okay.
Did ejecting the power core have anything else to do with jamming, or does it just jam?
So it just jams, ejecting ammo magazines and cooling rods. So.
But then it does
Yeah,
the
that's
damage
about-
thing to people in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically said
that'll be it.
anybody, right?
Mm-hmm. And you take 2 heat.
All right.
He takes 2 heat.
So that's
Or
2
they
more
take
heat.
2 heat.
Okay.
And Uriah was the one
So-
next to him, so that's 2 energy for Uriah.
Mm-hmm.
So 1. And I also take how much heat?
Not you.
No, the
Not you.
mech ejecting the cooling rods takes heat.
And then
Ah.
I'm going to haste Jiraiya. So,
About to
buddy,
say, are you just gonna put me in danger zone
No.
and let
You
me just
just
go
don't-
ham?
I'm gonna make you go fast.
Okay.
And that'll be
Tell me-
it for me.
Say until I get hit, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we will
But
use
burps.
now justified by the ends will go. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he walks, he boosts. Alright, that's all he's going to do. So back over here, we have Tiana is the only one left, I think.
Yep.
So what is Tiana doing?
Tiana is mech, who is controlled by Rabbit and Koke, is going to move up 5. So to there. And then the truck hasn't gone yet either, right?
Oh, you're right. The truck is not gone yet either.
Yes.
Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, Ty's going to activate Walk of Kings on Uriah.
Okay, that's how much overshield again?
You and I both get 8 overshield.
Okay. Cool.
Well, Ty's mech and Uriah get 8 overshield, and all of your
Yeah.
attacks are AP.
Mhm.
And the first attack you hit with is a burst.
Yeah.
Second quick tech, I am going to activate. Trying to think if it's going to be Imperial Eye or Dominion's Breath.
Mm.
Imperial Eye on Vika. You get if something comes into your range, it does a burst. Within range 3 of you, it does a burst. 2 AP energy damage, and they have to succeed on an engineering save. So
Someone enters my bubble, they get slapped. Cool.
Yep. And that is all they're going to do at the moment, because they
All
can't
right.
shoot or anything like that.
So I've only got one guy left. So we will let the angel that holds the Lord's vengeance go.
Jesus Christ.
Why you gotta go so metal with the names tonight, man?
I don't know. Just let him roll 30s. It's fine.
Let him.
Yeah,
let
just
him
keep
cook.
rolling 30s and critting us.
You're right back.
Well, this guy's main weapon, he's got a 0 attack bonus.
Can the
Plus
angel
3
hold a
plus
little
3
less
accuracy.
vengeance?
Plus 3 attack accuracy.
And something tells me he doesn't need to move.
He probably doesn't need to move. But I really wanted the excuse to say his name.
That's valid.
I will also be here.
They're dropping like flies.
Yeah, actually, he's just going to hold steady. I mean, if somebody got in his area, I guess he'd use an Overwatch reaction. But
Came back. What I missed.
did you hear the name of the last mech?
Angel that holds the Lord's vengeance.
Yes, the angel. There's a the.
Only have so much room on my notepad.
You will put respect on his name.
Well, it's like the Batman, but it's
Yeah.
not the Spider-Man. It's just Spider-Man. There's
Spooderman.
Mm-hmm.
and I think that is the.
Does
I was
whatever
about
the
to say that.
Spooderman does.
All right, where do y'all want the APC to move, or the support vehicle? I think is what I decided to call.
Well, first off, can they boost?
It just so
me.
happens that I have the vehicle rules pulled up here.
Also, what is their movement?
The movement is 6.
I'm faster than it.
I'm slower than it.
Also,
Same.
Alex, what did you have Tiana herself doing?
Yes,
with
it may move
Black
and boost.
Cup?
All right, so.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, it still requires a quick action for me to do anything. So she's just hanging on at the moment.
Okay.
All right, so it's got a move of 6, and it can boost, so it can potentially move 12.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. Now, why didn't it not?
Hey,
I was gonna say, you probably don't want to move it more out of the way of one of us.
We have 6 turns.
He's riding it, and it's
Yeah.
got a shield.
And 2, also, we have to get it out.
All right.
But
so that's
I
one
can hold
movement.
it.
Oh, where? If y'all are going to boost, where is it going to go? You know.
oh, I misunderstood Black Thumb.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was asking. Like,
Is
what you
Ty-
doing with Black Thumb?
So Ty's mech gets the turn, and Ty gets a turn. So they're counted as 2 separate entities on the same turn.
Okay.
So Ty would have just done field repairs on Uriah. And, well,
1,
no, excuse
2,
me.
3, 4, 5, 6. Just
She'd vent 2 heat.
move
on
it
there.
up here. This
for
way,
now.
we have the option of carrying it through here or going around the long way.
Mhm.
So
Okay, doke.
3,
Smart.
5, 6.
So you still have. Oh, grab you a step.
It-
So at this point, y'all still have full options. Next round, when y'all move it, decisions have to be made.
Yeah.
So I had forgotten that Tiana was clinging to Uriah.
Mhm.
Oh.
That means when that energy thing hit, Tiana was also next to the See No Evil guy that ejected.
What's the burst?
I think it was anybody adjacent.
Well,
She
Well,
could have
that's-
taken her turn was before that guy though, so her action could have been done before that was ejected.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like if whatever the burst is, because Tiana is technically too high away from that because she's on top of my mech.
Well, I think it may have specifically said adjacent.
Do I-
Rappy, exactly
is
how
it
did that ability go?
Yeah, we're getting into another weird rules interaction here.
Yeah.
What was the ability? I think she stepped away.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was jam and eject the cores.
It's just
yeah.
it's
If
like
they eject the
standard hack,
cores
yeah.
that did the energy damage.
Mhm.
Well, Ty doesn't have a core.
Well,
The
Ty's not
mech
ejecting
in
a core.
front.
It's when you eject a core, it damages people around you.
Yeah.
All the heat, energy, and stuff.
She was ejecting the cores of this mech.
Yeah, Uriah
Alright,
took
I'm
some energy
looking.
damage and some heat from it.
No,
Or maybe it was just the energy. I forget.
he just took the energy damage. The mech that had the cores ejected took the heat.
That's right.
Hmm.
I mean, technically, Tiana's turn was still before that, so she could have done that real quick.
Oh, fair
and
enough.
then got shunted back.
Do you have to make a roll for that, or do you just spend the action to do it?
Talking to
Well,
me?
This isn't narrative,
Yes,
so yeah.
you.
This is tactical, so we probably just...
I mean,
Yeah.
To rig the vents, it's just Ty's action.
Okay.
So it'd be 2 heat, and if he was impaired or jammed, she'd remove that too.
Okay.
All right. I believe that is the end of this round then.
Mhm.
And we started the combat at about 7:30. It is now 8:30. We've got one round completed.
A lot of moving parts.
Yeah. So who wants to start off on y'all side?
There are a lot of ops. Do you guys mind if I clear my stunned?
I don't mind at all.
I, on the other hand, prefer that you do.
Proceed.
I will take my turn. I will end my turn. I am no longer stunned.
All right.
Do not need to be hit by 320s in a row again.
Ow, my face. Ow, my face. Ow, my face.
And I have rather a good evasion for somebody who's,
Eject power cores. Your target becomes jammed until the end of your next turn, and characters adjacent to your target take 2 energy damage.
So Tiana wouldn't be adjacent technically because she's too high.
Fair enough.
I am adjacent, yes. Tiana would not be.
Yeah.
I'm
the heat's
back.
on the bottom.
She's like up there, and then things happen down below, and she's like, "Fuck."
The
Well,
bottom of the
that
mech
sucked
is,
down
like,
there
super
below the
heated.
waist. Ooh.
Ooh.
What I missed?
Oh,
We were debating how the
we were-
rule interaction worked with your making them eject the power cores and Tiana
Uh-huh.
clinging to the mech that was next to the mech.
Ah,
But we finally decided since she's up on his shoulders or whatever that she was high enough that it wouldn't
Yeah.
count as adjacent.
okay. I forget that Tiana is clinging on to Jiraiya.
We all did.
Clinging tenaciously.
Oh, we had somebody pop
Ty
in
is
the
making
chat.
very
I don't
bad
know how long they were
decisions
there.
today, but that's okay.
Howdy, howdy. They're probably still
Hello.
here.
Hello.
Hello.
They just put up a little cat girl waving at us.
Hey.
A.
All right. So, I think that See No Evil is going to go.
No longer slowed.
All right. Top of their round, or top of their turn. So they roll the recharge for their step. And a 6 on the dice means step is recharged.
Hate that for
Now,
them.
Jammed, can't talk, can't make attacks, other than improvised, grapple, and ram. Can't take reactions or benefit from tech actions. And step does not fall under any of those. So line of sight and up to 50 away. It's about as far as they're going to get in a straight line without anything interrupting it. So they just trying to get away.
Coward!
Oh, they'll be back once they're unjammed. Don't you worry. I think they were jammed at the end of their turn.
Coward!
All right, so they teleport away, and then they are no longer jammed. Let's see.
A friend watching said, I too was not adjacent, thankfully, watching from orbit via drone.
No.
Best way to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, it does work.
Better than being adjacent.
Yeah. This is true.
All right, so it's one of y'all's to go. As your playmate has run away.
Which sucks.
There are other
I
playmates.
will-
You can go find other people to play with.
I'll go ahead. Or go ahead.
Okay. Field is still up. I am going to gotta go to next turn. Start round 2. Yes, get everything reset. I am going to protocols steady aim, which makes me immobile, and I'm already immobile because
You're more immobile now.
yes. Okay. Sorry, just had an alert.
All right, so that's one action.
Well, that was a protocol.
Oh, that's the protocol. Okay.
Yeah. I am now going to see. That's just a heavy rifle, so. But I will be firing at this gentleman. I'm in range.
Yep, and you've got line of sight. Carry on.
All right. Going to.
And I believe that is Hear No Evil.
Why did it not?
So the evade is 14.
Thank you. Okay. I am sacrificing one of my points of accuracy. But it is a 23.
23 definitely hits and is a crit.
Alright. Part of the reason why I sacrifice that point of accuracy is because I get an additional d6 when I hit when I do that.
Okay, roll that extra damage. Or it may do it automatically.
Let's see if it does. It did not, so I got a dice roller. Where is it? And because oversized caliber with that round, so that is 18 points of damage.
Fucking hell.
That's a decent bit of damage.
What it looks like my old sniper rifle seems to have been modified with additional coils on the side. I upgraded to the railgun.
So,
Oh,
well,
and
while
I
it kind
don't
of
know-
looked like it might just be a slightly modified version of your gun, when you fire it, it's very obviously a entirely different kind of gun.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
You know how last week Uriah shot the unkillable guy and he just sort of exploded? Pfft.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're seeing that on a mech
Right.
scale. Because while some of your opponents today have structure, the operators do not.
Does that also take out the building?
A chunk of the building. No, I take that back. It was a good solid shot. So center
That
mass
thing
for the
is-
mech. So
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that explodes the whole. That thing explodes as a result of dying, right?
oh, that's fair. It does damage the top of the building then. Yeah, I forgot about the self erasure.
So which one was that? Hear No Evil?
Yes, that was Hear No Evil.
Okay. If it
And
was
he
Speak
never heard
No
it coming,
Evil-
so
I can't. If it was Speak No Evil, we wouldn't hear the blast.
be a silent explosion. Alright, well that is one mech down then. And he went from See No Evil has taken a beating and is still ticking. This guy went from untouched to, -3
Exploded.
in a die roll.
And I was about to say, since I took aim and I now have level 3 of crack shot, I could have done additional effects if he had lived, but that's neither here nor there.
No. Alright, so is that it for you or you got more to do?
I'm actually going to activate the Mirage effect on the APC, thus giving them basically a 50-50 to hit them,
Okay.
too, so.
Pretty smart.
Alright.
Does the invisibility end after my turn? Is it-
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, just double check.
Alright, now we're going to let Speak No Evil go. Roll to see if Speak No Evil's step recharges. It does. Though it's not going to use it this round. It's, well, let's just say Whip has gotten Speak's
Put the fear
attention.
of God into it.
He's having the full, oh my god, he killed Kenny moment.
You bastard!
So
They
it's going to be
killed
3
Fritz!
shots. 3 shots from the Raptor Plasma Rifle coming at Whip.
You're -1.
Minus 1 of them because you are under the shield. Alright, that's a 23.
Minus
That will hit.
3d6.
All right. Somebody roll 3d6 then.
I got you.
By somebody, I mean Carl.
7. At least gets out of crit range.
Yeah.
Okay. So only 7 points of damage then.
All right.
Second shot. Yeah, 14. Yeah, 14.
Will still hit.
All right, that's 7 points of damage. And nope, a 2 on the dice ain't gonna do nothing with that. So 2 hits and a miss.
All right. All banged up, but still in there.
And he's going to move back here out of sight. And now it's y'all's go.
I went.
May I?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All I can do is move at this point, so I'll go last.
Cool.
And
Same.
I will be back in a second.
Okay.
Oh, no. That's what I need.
Hey, Deca.
Yes.
Can you roll me a d6, please?
Oh boy. 3.
Cool. Alrighty, so... Okay, so that's 3 more heat. Okay, cool. Because why the hell not? I'm gonna fire the miniaturized Linat coherent beam cannon.
That's
Don't like the sound of that.
What's happening?
We'll see.
I think he's shooting somebody through a building.
As his mech basically crouches down, plants all fours down into the ground, mouth opens up as a particle cannon charges and fires. And
Tech shit.
in that line right there is a line 30. Okay, so all sources of cover, terrain, objects, and deployables smaller than size 5 in this area are boiled away instantly, and all characters within the area must pass an agility save or take 14 energy damage.
Okay.
On a success, they take half damage. This damage cannot be reduced in any way. Characters with 7 HP or less, only 1 structure remaining, and no immunity to damage are instead instantly and automatically destroyed, annihilated utterly, and leaving no wreck behind.
I just your mech just goes down and Ty's like, what, why? And then this laser fires and she's like, what the fuck?
So all of those buildings in that line are just gone. And I believe See No Evil is immediately vaporized.
But they get an agility save, you said?
Do they have more than 7 HP and more than 1 structure?
They do not.
Then they're immediately vaporized. It's those that are above that do the agility save, and if they succeed, they take 7. If they fail, they take 14.
Okay.
But if they meet that
Oh,
criteria,
yeah, the 7 would have killed it anyway. The 7 would have killed it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's straight line, but is it wide or is it just like a straight line?
I think it's just one
It's
head.
not
That
a
will be-
cone, so
That will be up to DM discretion. It still says it's a 30 distance line, and then everything in that direction just gets mauled.
so basically any hex that the line passes through has basically just cored out the building right there. You know, like the entire huge structure doesn't boil away, but everything around that area does. So you've basically got a tunnel you could walk through those.
It says all sources of cover, terrain, objects, and deployables smaller than size 5
In
the
the
area.
line that you
Okay.
drew.
Oh, okay, no, that's fair.
Because it's that is the area that is in effect.
Wow.
Gritspace
I'm
has a
also
new
now
desktop
stunned.
background.
Okay, that sounds a little better.
It says
Which
it literally says the only things I can do during the turn I fire that is move and boost, and the stress of firing it immediately stuns the mech.
Gritspace has a new desktop wallpaper.
Now it's just but now it's like he's stunned, so it's just like he's on all fours and his mouth is open.
Yes.
Drooling a little bit of coolant.
I mean, if you look at the avatar for the mech, it is drooling a little bit of.
All right, so
Wow.
coordinated carnage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All my spec op guys have gone, so one of my spec op guys can go again.
Yeah.
The one left. Ooh, he is taking a dangerous shot.
He is.
That's hollow under him now.
All right.
Just
Does being stunned make
melted.
you easier to hit?
Oh yeah.
Makes it evasion 5.
Mm-hmm.
He does have 8 overshield.
I do. Yeah.
So
I was kind
Now-
of banking on coordinated carnage not working if there was only one of them left.
that's fair.
But they'd all taken their turn this round
That's fair.
before you. Like next round, I don't think it will because he doesn't have anybody else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't.
mean,
It doesn't specifically say, but that's how I'm going to rule it anyway.
Yeah.
Until
I mean,
I
if it
until I
works, it
look
works.
into it and see otherwise. But all right. So standing on the rooftop, shooting down at you. You're on all fours.
Mm-hmm.
Tiana, what is your defense when you're on his back, or do you have one specifically? How does this work?
It's whatever the pilot defense is. Let me double check that.
Can he
What?
target more than one person?
6.
Oh yeah, he can target multiple. Never mind.
three
Yeah,
shots.
it's 6. I don't have any extra. Well, evasion 8 for tie.
Okay. Well, it's more
Could
like
she-
he's firing at the mech, and I'm wondering, is there a chance that he would accidentally hit Tiana? Given the whole positioning, it's kind of perfect for that.
You can roll a 50-50.
What's this weirdo doing on this mech that's like almost on fire?
Who knows?
All right. What we will say is on any critical he rolls, he just hits Uriah because that's who he's aiming at.
Yep.
On non-criticals, I roll a d6, and on a 5 or a 6, it'll hit Tiana.
Sounds good.
First shot. Yeah, that's a crit. 19 on
Quick
the
question before you start: Is all 3 shots considered the action, or is each individual shot an action?
dot. It's the one action to take the shot.
One action is 3 shots.
Yes. It makes 3 attacks
And-
at a time.
Fantastic. So that if it like that, I become the target of the action instead. All 3 shots.
Woo.
Camus's razor.
The razor.
Fair enough.
You become a target of the action instead.
Does a 30 hit you?
No, I'm fine. Yes, a 30 hits me.
I just enjoy asking.
I understand
And
that high.
you're literally just one away from being able to give you
That was
resistance.
what, 17?
Let's see, 14. Yes. Next shot.
Cool.
Cool.
Wow, the dice do not like Vika tonight.
Yeah, I'm picking up on that.
Both advantage dice came up 6. I mean, I only count one of them, of course, but still.
Yeah, cool.
21, 22, 24, 25, 6, 27.
Yeah, cool. Let's go.
Vika didn't ask for this.
No, Vika,
I've already used my
Vika
She
explicitly
superior.
totally
asked
asked
for
for
this.
this. Yeah, she
Vika
clearly
used
asked.
mechanics to demand this.
I don't have the dog, so I can't do repairs. One time I don't
I would
have
like
the
to
dog.
request to go next, though. If that
Plus-
is at all possible.
Yes.
31.
No, yeah, yes, that hits me.
I wasn't asking. I was just giving you the number that time.
I'm no longer telling you.
Just imagine that this guy's shooting at Uriah, but the bullets are like
Like nanoed over to me.
They're being sucked over by space time. Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
Paracausal
curving.
bullshit.
Well, this is plasma, but yeah. It's like he's going to shoot, and then Vika does something that makes the targeting computer go, wait a second, bigger threat.
The mech turns around and moons him.
All right, that is his go.
Cool. Let me look up something real quick. Where's the structuring table? What page?
I got you. I've got it open.
Yeah, just tell me the page, please.
I don't know the page in the PDF. I've been using the cheat sheet.
Oh, which one is it under on the cheat sheet? I've never found it. Just link it to me.
I'm working on it. Gotta find it again.
My cheat sheet doesn't have it, but mine's only the NPC cheat sheet.
You haven't used the card one?
You know, now that you think about it, now that you mention that, it seems like somebody may have sent that to me.
Yep.
Defenses. Structure damage. Yeah.
Oh, there's a structure table. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
it's
it is.
under ComCom. If you just go under references, it's there.
Cool. I'm okay. Just a system trauma. I can lose a system.
What system do you lose?
Give me a second. I'm getting out of these screens.
Okay, I've now got it pulled up. So
Sympathetic shield.
okay.
Actually, no. Yeah, no, sympathetic shield. All right.
Well,
I would like to go.
Speak No Evil is done. And Vika has called dibs on next action.
Yep.
I would like to activate my core power and become a raging hellswarm. And hello there.
If we didn't know what
Alright.
religion this guy was, I would totally have his mech crossing itself as you swarmed up on him.
Jeez.
General
Just double checking.
So
Yeah, General Kenobi.
do you burst
Yeah.
into swarm of
Oh, no, advancing menacingly and burst into swarm as arrives. Like just
okay.
He's just advancing there.
So it's like you charge up and then go poof.
yeah, she poofs as charging. There's lots of screaming into the void and all that.
Corteo, Vika is starting to steal some of your shtick.
Good.
Looks like an angry Pomeranian.
Become one with the horse.
I was just watching a a clip this earlier today from Stephen King's
Pet Cemetery.
Dreamcatcher,
Oh,
where the guy opens the door and the big alien standing there and leans forward and you think it's going to bite him or something, and it just bursts into like a bloody looking mist. Anyway,
I'm
then
just
possesses
getting
him.
all this.
Stephen King moment.
His aliens are very Cthulhu-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of the stuff in there tends to Stephen King.
All right.
Outside of like a lot of his Dark Towers. Well, Dark Tower gets pretty Cthulhu too.
All right, barrage. I'm gonna hit with the ferrofluid first. Get 1 accuracy for one of my things. And that is a 22.
That's a hit.
Cool. Can I get a hull save from him?
You may.
Thank
Let
you.
me see. Which one is he? This is Speak. Okay, Speak's got the Fade generator, which means at the end of his turn he becomes invisible. So there's a 50-50 miss chance. I'm going to roll a D100. Do you want high or low?
The dice are rolling high. Let's just roll high. They'll roll low now because I.
12.
Of course they are.
Because I switched to the dice roller.
Yep.
I think that means you hit now, though.
No, she
Well-
called high, which means it needed to roll higher than 50%.
Can that be done multiple times a turn?
You can attack
'Cause I'm-
with...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe you can attack once with each weapon system unless the system
Yeah.
specifically says otherwise.
Yeah, but his other thing
What was the other thing?
where he evaded it.
It immediately ceases if they take damage or make a reaction.
Oh, so it's the taking damage. So it does. Wait, my brain just turned to jelly. Did it
If
hit?
he took damage, he would no longer be invisible.
Okay.
So if you succeed in hitting him, he's now easier to hit.
Okay. I'm sorry. My brain was hearing the words but not processing them.
Quite all right.
That is 6 kinetic for the first hit. And the whole save
Okay,
failed or succeeded?
the first hit, the Fade generator, him being invisible, it's a 50-50 shot as to whether
Yeah.
or not you hit him. So
Okay.
I had to roll. So it negated that first attack.
Okay. So the next hit will not. Okay. Yep.
So if you're making a second attack, I'd have to roll
Process
again.
over again.
See if it hit or not. So you're making a second attack?
Yep. I'm just getting it pulled back
All right.
up.
I'll go ahead and roll the 50-50 first. Do you want me to roll with the dice roller or the actual dice?
I don't care. We'll say high this time again, just because if I say low, it'll whatever.
All right.
18 plus a 4, 22.
Okay, it's going to hit this time.
Hey.
Yay.
And yes, the 20-something is a crit.
9 kinetic damage, and I pull it as close as possible, but it's already there, so he's just extra close, uncomfortably close.
Yippee-ki-yay. And all that jazz.
He was already like Batman's got a grip on your shirt, but now Batman's pulled you in to scream in your face about swearing to
Just
him.
leaning over very gently and asking about their frame's extended warranty.
Did you buy mech care with that order today?
We've been trying to reach you about your mech's extended warranty.
Just disintegrating into nothingness.
We're interested in the house in your area. Would you like to sell yours?
And I think that is it. Scouring Swarm doesn't work until their turn. But I do get half my HP back, so hey!
Woo! Let's go.
Yay!
That's mostly why this shit got activated!
Mm-mm-mm.
big brain move would have been to do it on the first turn, but too late now. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. So lightning before the thunder will go. He moves his 4.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
And then he boosts and moves 4. Which gets him right
Yes.
up on the roof.
Picture him talking like Boulder.
Because he is a climber, so that doesn't hinder him any. Can he actually see anybody from that spot in the roof, though? Yes, he can see Whip. He might be able to
Whip
see.
is real good.
Yeah, he's gonna go for Whip. I think he's got a slightly better view of Whip. No, I am mistaken. Because that is a super heavy rifle. He'd have to shoot it before he moved, not after. So he's done.
Yep.
He has ordnance weapon.
Look, from where you're standing, Patrick, it looks like an anti-material rifle.
Like,
You've seen such things before.
Just imagine, like, in his head, it's like, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Furiously
now-
slapping the roof of the APC.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a snipe off.
And now we are in a moment, because we are currently in turn 2. Do we want to try to carry it down this pathway, or are we just going to try to gun it around?
I think we still have.
We
the
still have
barb.
turns on our side.
Yeah.
We have the barb, the
Yeah.
lich, and myself.
Yeah.
Just something to think about while we're taking our turn here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to go next?
I guess I could go next.
Go for it.
Curio?
I just could only move, so. Because I don't think. Oh! Okay.
What the hell is your movement? Jesus Christ.
Huh?
Yes.
That
Oh,
what?
you're boosted.
I think that's their sensor range.
That's my sense. 14 is my sensor range because I'm not in my
Oh,
goblin.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, Jesus, that's a hell of a movement.
Yep. So that's Uriah you're targeting.
Yeah.
Also
I'm-
Tiana. Kind of.
I was then just going to. Let's see. Oh, I want to do false idol.
Idol of the false god.
Mm-hmm.
Death to the false emperor.
Oh, geez, spoilers.
Yeah, let's do a false idol. Make a copy of Jiraiya.
Uriah? Alright.
It would have been Zay, but my sensor does not go out that far.
That's all good.
If I was in my goblin, though, I could have.
And
And then
right
the
now your
false
mech
idol
is...
could be right here.
And now your mech's feeling very, very put down.
Okay.
Alright, so that was a move. Was that a quick tech or was that a full tech? Or tech action?
Crappy.
I'm trying to. That's a quick tech.
Okay. So you've got one more quick action.
Can also
And
boost,
then-
I think.
Huh?
Yes, you could also
You
boost.
can boost
move,
if you
yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's boost so I can then move.
Okay. So I think that wraps it up for the Lich.
Oh, wait. You moved. Vika moved to the guy.
Yeah, I just forgot that.
When a hostile character enters a space,
2
range
AP
3
energy
dis-
damaging.
Yep. 2 AP energy and must succeed on an engineering save or be knocked back 2 spaces. This guy. I forgot about the Imperial Eye that I put on Vika earlier.
Okay, so that triggers if she walks into their space.
An
Mhm.
allied mech within sensors gains a when a hostile character enters a space. And you can word that however you wish. The hostile character or a player enters the hostile. I mean,
Okay.
it's
As long as
Yeah,
it works. As long as it works either way around. All right. So that does what now?
they immediately take 2 AP energy
Okay.
and they have to succeed on an engineering save.
Okay.
Save target 15.
They got an 8 on their save.
They are pushed back 2 spaces. They're prone and shredded.
Okay. And shredded. All right.
And this, yeah, it's prone and shredded until the end of their next turn. So apologies.
All right. And we're gonna jump over here. The angel that holds the Lord's vengeance will go. He's not going to move very far. He's just going to kind of come up here and take position here. These 2 guys seem to be clearly just holding their position. And then we've got over here. We've got Tiana
Myself and the Barb.
Okay, we'll go ahead and you go for the Barbarossa then.
Sure. I'm going to move 5 spaces. Yeah, we'll just quick boost. Actually, wait. Quick boost. So I'll move another 5. So I am here. Or at least the mech is there. Can I see this character from where I am on the ground?
Yes, these little walls right here are not all that high. They're like 10-foot walls or whatever. So yeah, he's standing at
Cool.
the edge of the building. So y'all have got a view on each other. Or at least Rabbit and Koke have a view.
Yep. That's what I wanted. I'm going to skirmish with the warp rifle.
Okay.
A 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits. His evades a 16.
4 energy damage. And they are teleported. Four space. Make an engineering save for them.
Okay. You said it was how much AP damage? Or how much?
4. 4 energy damage.
4 energy.
AP.
Okay.
Yep. Armor piercing 4 energy.
Gotcha. And then you said engineering save.
Uh-huh.
They got a 17.
Their save target was 15, so they're fine.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Okay, well, they took some damage.
Is there anything else I want to do? Do I want to overcharge?
I don't know, do you?
Oh, okay. I just wanted to confirm what the overcharge was. I'm going to go ahead and overcharge. They're going to overcharge, and they're going to shoot with the marathon arc bow this time.
Okay.
Does a 11 hit them?
Pretty sure it does not. Evade is a 16.
Okay. Yep, that misses. So. Oh. Shoot. But that's all I can do. For their turn.
And
Ty herself is just gonna hang on for now. She's not
Ty
even
is just
doing-
screaming.
No, she's not screaming. She's just kind of hanging on.
all right, Capcom is doing something really weird. As none of the dead mechs are showing up anymore, and neither is justified by the ends. I see it seems to have just forgotten that there were more mechs involved.
Nope, they're dead. Oh well.
Okay, there we go. Just for a second, the little arrows on the side wouldn't go far enough. I don't know what was going on. But all right, justified by the ends. He's not really planning to move, but I just want to check some ranges on him. Let's see. The walls won't get in the way because he's taller than they are. Doesn't really clip that building. Oh wait, what's the range? Oh wait, we're done with 20 ranges though. Where's his gun? Oh, never mind. His gun is not nearly the range I was thinking it was. All right, so yeah, he stands there. So we can let the Barbarossa go, and I suppose the Barbarossa will now have to unsiege so we can move. Does it cost an action to pull that up? So activate it. Your mech stabilizes extend. All right, so he has to use it's a quick action to pull those up. His movement. Ho.
It's 3, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
2. Speed 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are really not designed to move.
Literally, it's just like, I am a walking house.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we
Really,
just gotta kill everyone so he can mosey off the map.
That's
So,
why whenever we
1,
go, it just takes really, really long.
2.
Yeah.
And then he'll boost for 1, 2 more. Can he even get off the map in 6 turns?
No.
No, he can't.
I have a plan for that if we don't eliminate everyone.
I can help you with that plan if you need to.
Well, it's okay. The next mission can always be a rescue mission. It'll be fine.
I'll just phase him out. It's fine.
Well, I
That
can always
works.
just pick him up and fly.
That's true.
Or just push. So I can pick up and move with up to size 4, and I can push up to size 8.
Wasn't that something people were doing on MechWarrior Online,
Yes.
where they would push the Urbies
Yes.
to make the Urbies go faster backwards, and they could ever go forward?
Go, my
Mhm.
friend. Go.
And being that the Irby can actually do 360, it
Yeah.
doesn't have to worry.
Yeah, the Irby could just chill and just flip around and go, I have an AC 20 burst.
Forget you and everything in that general direction. Thank you.
Yep.
The Urby brought to you by your demand, because you demanded it for some reason.
Mhm.
Because no, it is the best trash can. Okay.
Yeah.
But is that the one that kind of looks like a dumpster?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Or like
Yeah, this is the
R2D2.
one. Yeah, this is actually one that Jason gave me many of, and I painted like her. It was Irby the Love Bug.
It's got the racing stripe and the number.
Portraying my inner Irby right now.
All right. So that just
Is it
leaves the.
It's a trash can, not a trash can't.
More impressed with the bearings on this secret lab chair. Literally span.
All right. Where are y'all wanting the support vehicle to go?
Cybertruck.
It's not
I'd
a
hope not.
Cybertruck, my god.
Probably.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's only been a few thousand years. I don't know if they have all the kinks worked out yet.
Do we want
Maybe
to try
this
and
one's
go
fully
through here?
rendered.
Yeah, and the worst part is
That.
where I live. There's actually a lot of them in town.
Well, it's Madison and Huntsville. I'd expect it. Lots of nerds, lots of people with more money than sense.
Somebody
there's
I work
one in
with
Hartsville,
actually
so-
bought one of those.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody I work with actually bought one of those Cybertrucks.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, just that way, I guess. While we take care of the mechs.
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's right. I have to move it away.
Yeah.
You just take both of them. I don't know why you move them all.
It's more than that.
No. Giant whip.
Did we want to?
Okay, I think that'd be
Take
six.
This isn't even my final form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, that's with the boost,
Yeah.
and then you're right there on back. Okay.
All right.
All right, and that wraps up this turn. Because that is everybody, right?
Think so.
Yes.
All right, just making
Did
sure I
we
didn't skip
wanna-
anybody.
Call it at this turn, since it's not 9:30 quite yet, but it's a nice place to pause.
That's what I was going to ask y'all. Do y'all want to? Because it's basically 9:20, so
Yeah, probably for the best.
Same mech time, same mech channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Then we will wrap up here. Rappy, since you're not going to be here next week, if you want to send that share code,
That's what I'm doing right now.
either to me or if you want one of the guys to run for you, you can send it to them. That's fine.
Anybody want to run a lich?
Socks.
Oh.
No, you laugh, but I think he was looking at that mech before.
Think of it as a test
All right.
drive.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
I'll run the.
Okay.
I'll be the turret next week.
Okay, I'll send you the code that I got sent.
All
We'll
right.
let you roll for the Barbarossa next week.
Moving the rod.
Well, I hope y'all had fun. If I hadn't been sick that first week of this section, we'd have had 2 sessions to play out this fight.
Mm-hmm.
But
It'd be like that.
yep.
Can be like that.
Can't do anything if you're sick.
Yeah, this is true. But anyway, I had fun. Hope y'all did. Hope the folks that came by in the chat Hope you all join us next time. Hope anybody comes by and watches later will join us next time. We should be doing this in 1 week. Again, I was your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me has been Patrick playing Freddy, Jeremy playing Cortev, Sarah playing Vika, Eric playing Uriah, Cara playing Tiana, and Rappy playing Melody. Just imagine.
I am waving though.
I was about to say, just imagine Rappy's waving at you. And we will see y'all next time.
Bye.
Good night.